Merry Christmas and welcome to Bede Sisters. I'm Kay. It's November 30th and tomorrow starts Vlogmas. I hope that you're excited for Christmas. I hope that things are going well for you. I have had a really busy November and December is not looking any quieter. I want to share with you some things that I'm going to be doing this month and hopefully give you a little inspiration for knitting, if for no other reason than to just enjoy hearing about it. Whether you're working on a project or not, I would love to know about it. So let's talk a little bit about November. November was really busy. We had two fairly big events at our house in November. One was a church social, which we had an outdoor bonfire here, and I think it was about 50 people from our church were here. So my husband did most of the setup for that. We set up in it's kind of an open shelter, kind of like a picnic shelter, but it's actually a shed for our camper. The camper's in the shop, so we were able to use that. We set up some Christmas lights and some tables. Everybody brought food to share, and we had a really good evening. But then less than 2 weeks later, we hosted Thanksgiving at our house for my husband's family. So we had 29 people here for Thanksgiving in our house. So that was a lot of work getting set up, although again, we had a great time and it's always good to be with our family. That was, of course, last week. My birthday was over the weekend and we weren't able to do anything other than dinner out. But this coming week, my husband is taking me to Charleston from Monday to Thursday. And so it's going to kind of throw off the rhythm of Vlogmas a little bit, but I think in a good way. It'll be some interesting things to see. So I hope I can share some of Charleston with you this year. If you've never been to Charleston, it is a beautiful city in South Carolina. It's just so pretty. Generally very walkable. We may be limited this coming week because there's supposed to be some rain, I think Monday and Tuesday. Hopefully Wednesday and maybe even Thursday morning should be pretty good for getting out and walking around. Charleston's rarely uncomfortably cold. I think it'll probably be a little chilly, but otherwise fine for walking around. So looking forward to that, but I wanted to go ahead and share with you a little bit about what I'm going to be working on. We'll see how much I get done, but stuff I'm going to be working on this month as we get ready for Christmas. My yarn projects are two of them. One is 24 stripe socks. They are from Lazy Bee Yarn in, I think it's Lincoln, Nebraska. So I have my skeins wound up for that. There's two. They weren't caked, but they were already separated into two. So awesome for that. And there were a couple of skeins that I can use for heels, toes, and cuffs. And I've already got those cast on. I'll probably have to detangle in just a little bit, but I've got those both started. I'm going to do a little cuff for each, and then I'll be working each stripe each day. So hopefully by Christmas, I will have the sock done down at least to the toe. And then I will go back and finish up, hopefully by New Year's. They may be done by New Year's. I think that'll be good. It's in a bag that I made a couple of years ago. It's a Christmas fabric, but it doesn't really scream Christmas. So it's bicycles and there's Christmas trees and presents and such on that. The other yarny project is going to be with the Advent Countdown yarn that I have from PK Yarn. I have day one. Can we focus? Maybe? Yeah. Day one. I'm going to go ahead and open that tonight, but I will probably wait and show you for tomorrow. My plan is to do something that I actually did several years ago and I enjoyed it. It's to knit the Tin Can Knits flax sock, I think it's called, sweater. So in my head, it's called Flax Light, but I think it's actually called Flax Sock, not because it's a sock, it's actually a pullover, but it's done in a fingering or sock weight yarn. I considered doing the worsted version and holding it double with either, focusing on holding it double with a plain yarn, or possibly for day one, holding it double with this for halfway, and then halfway through day one, when I open day two, then I join those. And so we'd kind of be doing a fade, but not knowing exactly what the colors are going to do, I think I'm just going to go straight from one to the other, because the other thing is that would not allow each color to shine. So I think that's what I'm going to do. The other option for a worsted is to wind these each into a cake and pull from both ends. So I'm using this, I would be using a single color for each day, but it would still be held double. The only reason I'm hesitant to do that is because winding it into a cake and managing the cake held double feels like that could go wrong at a time when I don't need anything extra going wrong. So, but that's my plan for this one, is the Flax Sock pullover. I'll try to remember to put in a picture so you can see what it looks like. It's a free pattern if you're interested. Very basic sweater pattern. There's little, if any, shaping to it, which is not ideal as far as how it's going to look when it's done, but it makes her a very easy knit. And I'm planning to make at least one, maybe two sizes larger than I would normally choose, because I want it to be kind of oversized. So that's going to be my Advent set project. The other stuff that I have is from Missouri Star Quilt Company, which is a sewing countdown to Christmas. They don't call it Advent, they call it Countdown to Christmas. And it's usually a pretty good value. Sometimes there's stuff that I'm not going to use. I actually was going through some stuff that I had from, I think it was last year's. I may actually donate those as some of those as door prizes for quilting retreat that I've not attended, but I know the people that run it, and I've been to some knitting retreats with them, so I may actually donate some of those as door prizes for them. And I'm kind of thinking about that with this year's. If there's some stuff that I don't think I'll use, or if it duplicates something that I already have, I may go ahead and donate that to a quilting retreat. December is looking pretty busy. I already said we're going to be in Charleston for a few days. After that, I am doing a trunk show at Three Crows Fiber in Augusta, Georgia. That will be the week of the, I think it's like the 11th, 12th, like 11th to the 13th or 15th, somewhere around in there. I will be setting up on Tuesday and then tearing down on Saturday. So if you're in the Augusta area that week, please come. I would love to see you. I'm not going to be there every day. I will be there some on Tuesday and again on Saturday, but you can come and look at yarn and hopefully find something that you like. The week after that, we're going to Biltmore. That's just going to be one night, but we're going to go up. We're going to do a Biltmore. I think it's a candlelight tour. My husband set it up. I think it's a candlelight tour of Biltmore, and then we're spending the night there and then coming back the next day. After that, I think we're done traveling, but then it's getting ready for Christmas, making sure all the shopping's done and all of our finalized plans will get done by then. Well, I am going to do my best to keep Vlogmas relatively short in the 10-minute range, and I think I've already been recording for about 8 minutes, and so I don't want to keep you too long. I know you're busy. I hope that you're having a Merry Christmas, and I'm looking forward to spending December with you.